History is not a straight line. It is a fuse. Every invention, a spark. Every spark, a detonation. And with each detonation, the world is reborn. Tonight, you witness the explosions that built the modern world. Not moments, but turning points. This is the timeline explosion. 10 inventions, 10 detonations. That changed everything. Before fire, humanity crawled. After fire, humanity climbed. With fire, the night lost its power. Food transformed into fuel. The human brain expanded, fed by flame and protein and time. Fire was our first tool, our first weapon, our first teacher. It taught us warmth before it taught us war. It taught us light before it taught us destruction. It taught us that nature can be tamed and commanded. Before fire, fear of the dark. After fire, mastery of the night. Before fire, instinct. After fire, intention. Fire lit more than forests. It lit the human mind. And from that spark, civilization began. This was the first detonation, the ignition of destiny. If fire was the first god we commanded, what will be the last? A circle. So simple, so impossible. The wheel transformed distance from a barrier into a challenge. It became the first multiplier of force, the first machine that made effort exponential. Trade routes sparked, cities expanded, empires awakened. The wheel is the silent architect of every journey ever taken, from caravans to cars to cosmos. Before the wheel, the world was too large. After the wheel, the world became conquerable. The wheel didn't just move us forward, it spun the world into motion. One invention, infinite revolutions. For the first time in history, knowledge became reproducible. Every book a seed, every page a spark, every idea immortal. The printing press democratized information. It shattered the monopoly of the elite. It armed the masses with thought. Reformation, revolution, renaissance. 3 quakes from one machine. It was the first digital upload, written in ink. Truth could travel. Power could be printed. Destiny could be shared. When knowledge became immortal, how long until truth became optional? Electricity is civilization's heartbeat. Invisible, indispensable, infinite. It is the pulse behind every screen, every city, every connection. It turned night into a suggestion, distance into a delay, and imagination into engineering. Homes became havens. Hospitals became miracles. Dreams became inventions. Electricity is not just power, it is possibility. The world did not just brighten, it awakened. The steam engine was the muscle of modernity. It birthed the Industrial Revolution, where time became money and motion became monarch. Before, the world was patient. After, the world demanded speed. Iron giants crawling across landscapes, factories like mechanical cathedrals, sparks in the dark like industrial stars. The steam engine burned coal, but it ignited ambition. We taught sound to outrun geography. First the telegraph, then the telephone, then radio, then everything. Voices crossed oceans, signals climbed into orbit, and privacy became negotiable. Humanity became a conversation, and the world became a whisper. For most of human history, life was a coin toss, a scratch, a cough, a birth. All could become a grave. Antibiotics changed the rules. They took death's scythe and blunted it. Before, 1 in 20 births ended in tragedy. After, a new chapter of survival. We built a brain outside the body, a thinking machine with no pulse, no hunger, no fear. Computation became the new language. Logic became law. Zeros and ones became empires. The internet dissolved geography. Borders turned into bandwidth, nations into networks, communities into code. Identity became editable, truth became negotiable, and reality became a feed. We are no longer the sole authors of intelligence. We have created a tool that learns, dreams, and decides. AI is not the next chapter of history. It is the next species of evolution. Born from code, forged in data, raised by us. If fire made us human, AI may decide what comes after. This was not the story of inventions. This was the story of ascension. History is not behind us. It is beneath us, still burning. The fuse is lit. The next explosion is coming, and you are standing on the edge of tomorrow. Subscribe to Chronicle X, follow the fuse, witness the next detonation. Our next episode begins now.